Nigerian kidnappers have collected nearly $5.8 million in ransom payments over the past year from civilian abductions, a crime that is disrupting education and eroding public trust in the government. The figure was revealed in a study by a security consultancy. Nigeria's SBM Intelligence said 7,825 people were kidnapped between July 2025 and June 2026, up 66%.
Bring back our children. Bring back our children. Bring back our children. Bring back our children.
At least 1,142 people were killed and total confirmed ransom payments more than tripled to $5.79 million. The figures were compiled from media reports, interviews and publicly available information, although SBM said that they were conservative because many ransom payments were never disclosed.
Every time we release this report every year, there are staggering numbers, there are staggering statistics. There are a number of revelations that you expect should trigger security agencies to nip this in the bud. There are a number of revelations that you expect should trigger the Nigerian government to, even if you cannot permanently put an end to kidnapping crisis, but it should bring, it should reduce it a bit. In the last 1 year, we've had over 7,000 victims kidnapped in the last 1 year. That means there are 21 victims kidnapped in this country every day. That is just the report we have.
According to SBM, a faction of the Islamist group Boko Haram collected 90% of the recorded ransom payments from kidnappings in the northeast. But there were more incidents and victims in the northwest.
Nigerians know, of course, it has become a revelation that when you kidnap, you are going to get money. As Boko Haram got 5 billion, Boko Haram got 7 billion. It becomes a franchise. It becomes a merchandise, and it becomes one that has now become a major stain on the Nigerian government and a bad outlook for Nigeria on the international community.
The findings were released as Nigeria's president ordered security forces to rescue as many as 600 civilians kidnapped last week in north-central Niger state. The presidency and military are yet to comment on the report's findings. There's more on this from our correspondent, Louisa Olani, who sends us this report from Lagos.
A report by a Nigerian security consultancy, SBM Intelligence, said over 7,800 people were kidnapped between July 2025 and June 2026, and confirmed ransom of almost $6 million were paid for their release. Despite military preemptive strikes to curb major terror attacks, bandits and splinter terrorist groups still kidnap regularly, apparently for the ransom, as figures shows increase in incidents. Analysts say it is no longer just a crisis of active criminals, but a deeply overwhelmed local security architecture. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olani, WION, World is One.